And here we are again with Donna Schwartz. Schwartz actually means black in German, so it's really Donna Black. Now, if you forgot who she is going to write the She-Hulk movie. Yes, the new Marvel movies are going to be very interesting with so many far-left dog whistles. All the bigots are joining at Marvel in order to brainstorm the new upcoming movies. I'm very interested to see what they can create. Now, if you do not remember who Donna Schwartz is, she is a very peculiar individual. A person that might confuse Spock because she is not very logical. You see, she is not making a lot of sense. In one tweet, she says that she is very scared of angry young white men. So the older men, the older gentlemen do not scare her. Is the angry young men that she is afraid of. And she is more afraid of them than she is of Islamic holy warriors. And I can only imagine that this lady is living a very difficult life, having been taken against her will and placed into a country with a majority of white people. I went to the church the other day and I lit a candle and said a prayer for Donna Schwartz to ward evil young men away from her. Heaven forbid she walks past a high school or a kindergarten. I was like, please God, keep kindergartens and high schools away from Donna Schwartz. Do not let her be afraid, oh Lord. Do not let her be scared. She needs to have an iron heart. She needs to be able to be calm and relaxed so she can make the next She-Hulk. And it seems that my thoughts and prayer to the only true Orthodox Church have worked, because God has indeed kept away all those angry white men from Donna Schwartz's entourage to the point where she missed the old days where she was spooked and afraid and decided to create more angry white men. So she tweets out saying that, I'm just warning all of you now that when the White Man Guide comes out in November, I'm going to start tweeting some very provocative literary takes just because it's really funny to me when threatened white men get very mad. So therefore, she wants to anger white men so she can be afraid of them. Very interesting. Either this is what she does for herself, or maybe is the fact that she's creating angry white men somewhere else in the world, wanting other women just like her to experience the fright and the scare of these people just walking on the street. You know, can you imagine like a guy that's angry because I guess he got demoted at work and he walks on the street and goes like, gosh darn it, I wish I would have a better life. And he walks past a woman like Donna Schwartz and they're like, oh! So, yes, very, very interesting behavior. Now, I do have to say that I do not mind that Donna Schwartz is offensive towards European people, because we are of a harder stock. Nowhere on Earth, on the planet Earth, can you find people like whites who do not care absolutely at all, no matter what evil things you have to say our way. We do not care. We do not get offended. We will not try to get you fired, Dana. We are the strongest people that you can say anything, any banter, any insult, anything, and we will just shrug it off. It's like water off of a duck's ass. However, I do have to draw the line at blatant anti-Semitism. Because you see, Dana, other people aren't as strong as us. And I do take offense when I see, especially people with German-sounding names, being anti-Semitic. It's not okay, Dana. It is definitely not okay. We draw a line here in civilized places at blatant anti-Semitism because, you see, she decided to pick on the creators of South Park and call them rich white men. This is how you hide your anti-Semitism, because they're Jewish, Dana. They are Jewish. They might look white, but in reality they are Jewish. So therefore, I definitely think that this is a raging anti-Semite that is constantly attacking Jewish people, but wants to maintain a facade and letting other people think that she just goes after white men. No. See, you're not going to sneak that on me. My radar, it's like, I have this anti-Semitic radar and you're a blimp. You're a blimp, Donna Schwartz on my radar. Oh, anti-Semite. Not cool, Dana. Not cool. Now, I know a lot of you might say, well, what if she is Jewish herself? Then she might be like Karl Marx. Karl Marx was a self-hating Jew. Just Google Karl Marx anti-Semitism and you will find a plethora of disgusting things that I just cannot reproduce here on this channel. It would be abhorrent. And I do not want to subject you, dear audience, to the anti-Semitism that Karl Marx was capable of doing. But you can look for yourself if you're so curious. Just Google it. However, with that said, it's very interesting that she doesn't like the creators of South Park for being rich, because they were poor when they started off. So again, it's a very nice story of a couple of poor Jewish people which managed to make it big by creating something amazing that made my childhood great and other people's childhood great. And here we have Donna Schwartz attacking them based on their ethnicity. I disapprove. Now, I, for the last 3 years, have studied bigots and hateful people on the internet. And I know that when you have them by the proverbial balls, when you have their balls in your hand, and you're like, ha, I caught you, bigot. I caught you, you hateful person, you. They will play two tricks. So the first trick that they play is described in this particular comic when the bigot says an ignorant and or dishonest statement. And the overwhelming group of people are going to make a well-reasoned argument, rebuttal. They're going to show evidence that the person is wrong. And out of those thousands of people, there is a very small minority of unsavory twats. Other hateful people attacking the first hateful person. To which, luckily, the hateful person are going to steal. They're going to pluck the evil people like poop and use them as mana, as a resource, and mold them like chakra and turn them into victimhood points and throw them at you. And it's like, you see, all of my critics are now dismissed because this evil person called me names. Ha! I win. But it doesn't work that way anymore, lady. It doesn't work that way. That trick has been done for years to the point where I go like, counterspell, you witch. Counterspell, I know what you are doing. I do not care if other people give you mean words. You handle it. You handle it by blocking them, and then you are going to address the actual comments and evidence and accusations. Why are you anti-Semitic towards the creators of South Park? What have they done to you, lady? Why can you not sleep at night? Because the poor creators of South Park are slaving over a hot computer trying to make entertainment for the rest of us. And I genuinely think it's because they are Jewish. This is why you cannot handle them. This is why you are upset. You evil Marxist, you. By the way, why do all Marxists have to hate Jewish people? I genuinely do not understand. Like, even in the USSR they did. Even in my country, under socialism, they did. Like, why do they... Like, they thought that they bring capitalism. This was it. Oh, it's like, the Jewish people, they bring capitalism. Horrible. So they would, like, prevent them from being promoted, prevent them from getting wealthy, and it's like, isn't that interesting? Like, Marxism and anti-Semitism goes hand in hand together. Like this is the Marxist and the anti-Semit. And it's really interesting, because again, like, Marxist was Jewish himself. But I do not understand why. Why, Marx? Why? But anyway, I will pause the video here because I need to make an important announcement. You see, even though she's an anti-Semite and a bigot, and worst of all, a communist, I want to just stress out that two wrongs don't make a right, okay? Someone has sent a threatening email to her. Like, someone was threatened, and on the internet, no less. Like, I can understand if someone gets threatened in real life, you know, like you get a dead possum on your door or something like that. That is hard. But being threatened in the most sanctity place that the earth has ever created, the internet, well, that is a little bit too far. Okay, so we have an email by a gentleman by the name of Pipi at pupu.com. So this horrible person, this maniac is on the loose, and I urge each and every one of you to try to find who Pipi at pupu.com is so we can bring him to justice. He said that blue check marks deserve the rope. Can you make an argument without bringing the white men naturally stupid. No, this is just a little bit too far. So I am really sorry, Mrs. Donna Schwartz. Tell me now, what must I do so we can put this matter behind us and continue the conversation with why are you anti-Semitic? But until then, we will pause the conversation, okay? Like, the conversation is on, you know, like, putting you on trial if you're an anti-Semite or not is going to have to wait. First, we need to deal with the horrible matter of pp@pupu.com. And after we finish it, then we can move on. But until then, what must I do? Tell me. I am at your service, my lady. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, let me know what you think into the comment sections. And very interesting. I think that the new Marvel movies with people at the helm are going to be absolutely great. Now, I am not going to go see it because I am an angry white man. You see, I went to the bedroom and you know what I found? My cat pissed in my bed. There is a puddle of piss in my bed. And that made me angry. And unfortunately, I'm white. I tried washing it off. You know, I went for some shoe polish. Tried to get it towards me, and then someone was like, "No, you bad man, that's racist. Do not Trudeau yourself. Do not Justin Trudeau yourself." It's like, oh, okay. So what can I do? How can I get rid of the white? You can't. And I'm also angry because of my cat. And if I were to go to see She-Hulk, I don't think Donna Schwartz would be able to sleep at night comfortably, knowing that she has made angry white men money. How can she sleep? It's like blood money for her. You know, like if the sight of me would spook her, my money would spook her even more. So therefore, I will not go to see She-Hulk because I do care about Donna Schwartz. I do want her to be able to sleep at night comfortably without my money. So therefore, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in another video.